So today, I'm gonna go on a rant, get my own personal opinion when it comes to dating and relationships and stuff like that. This is speaking from being a guy like who recently graduated college in May. Something I learned in my last 4 years in college, right? A big thing that I learned that I hope other people will understand too. It could be guys or girls, just not even men dealing with women, but women also dealing with men, right? That you could tell how some this might sound crazy to say, but you could tell about how much someone like you based on the attention they give you. Like what I mean by attention, like how much they text you or call you or reach out to you or even want to see you, like when they have a night out with friends, right? Let me explain what I mean by this. So being someone who been friends with like guys and girls, and I know this guys, right? If they dating a girl and she go out with some friends, she always want to like see him out there, or she texts him checking in with him to see like what's going on, even though it's like she out and about, like she's still checking in with him, like, hey, like I miss you, like I can't wait to see you when I leave here, like can I come over when I leave here, X, Y, and Z. For example, with me personally, right? I remember I dated like back at the beginning of last school year. I dated a girl who always liked to go out and have fun with her friends. I mean, I was never really the party type, but she just went out with her friends and stuff like that. I never went. And I'd be asleep. It'd be 2 o'clock in the morning. She leaving. She'll call me and text me and say, "Hey, I miss you. Like, can I come over?" I wake up in the morning. I'm like, "Bro, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I am asleep." But no matter how, no matter if she was drunk or sober, or how many friends she was with, or who she was around, she still went out her way to call me and text me, to check in with me and stuff, right? And I noticed that with guys too. Like when a guy dating a girl, he highly interested in, right? He always try to make himself accessible, available to her, like afterwards, or he out there, right? There's other women around him. He's still letting her know, like, hey, you the person I want to be with. I don't care where I'm at. Like, I'm interested in you. Women and guys both do the same. Because I had homies who we went out with. Because occasionally, when I did go out, that they'll be out and about, and they'll be like, all right, bro, I catch y'all. They leave early to go spend time with their girlfriends. So they'll go even leave. I seen guys will leave 2 hours in advance to go back to their room and just be on the phone with their girlfriend, or drive over to go see their girlfriend because they really like this person, right? So me personally, right, there been times I went out and I went back and took a nap, whatever. I woke up and the girl I was dating at the time, I was highly interested in her, so I wanted to go be around her, like because I enjoy being around her, right? And that being said, right, I'm gonna give a little story time. So I believe it's my third year in college. I would say I was talking to this girl, right, from a school nearby, and we stayed up the whole night on the phone. The 3 days in advance, right? We was we stayed up all night on the phone, right? It was our first time ever getting on the phone. We was on the phone for like 12 hours, right? Like I was on the phone with her when I was at work. I was on the phone when I was at track practice. Oh my god, like trust me, I was at track practice. I was still on the phone with this girl. I didn't hang up the phone. I went to work after, still on the phone. I was in the shower, still on the phone. Skincare routine, and brush my teeth stuff, still on the phone. Eating dinner, still on the phone. I mean, before that, brush my teeth, wash my face, still on the phone with her, right? So we in bed, we talking, and we stayed up to like 6 o'clock in the morning. I kid you not, on the phone because we realized we both love having combos with each other. We really enjoy talking to each other. So it's hard to get off the phone because when you talk to someone you highly interested in, y'all both chopping up and conversation's going smooth, it'll be kind of hard to get off the phone because every conversation or every each minute go by, the minute go by fast. Yes, trust me. Like when you talking to someone you really like, time fly by fast. Like two, I kid you not. Like anyone, a lot of people can relate to this. When you on the phone with someone and y'all having a good time on the phone, 3 hours will go by. Be like, damn, we really been on the phone for 3 hours. Like, yes, you really been on the phone for 3 hours, right? So I remember 2 days. Keita's mom. We have not met in person at the time, but 2 days later, right? She still was like reaching out to me, talking, still be on the phone and stuff. So Saint Patrick's Day weekend happened, right? So St. Patrick's Day in college is a big weekend where people go out, wear green, huge party day and stuff. So she went out from that afternoon all the way to that night, but the whole time she was out, she was still texting me, she was still calling me, and Even after she went out, like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, right? She texted me and calling me, wanted me to come pick her up. Literally, like she texting and calling me, wanting me to come pick her up, and like wanted me to see her and stuff. Like even after a night out, even after being out with her friends all day, she still wanted to see me afterwards. And let's say roles versa guy, right? I seen guys do the same thing. They'll be with their homies legit the whole day, but they'll still have scheduled time to go spend with their girlfriend. Cause I been a guy that did that, and I got a lot of homies that been the same guy that did that. Like schedule some time so they could see their girlfriend, right? So that's when it hit me like, okay, this is what it really looks like when a woman is interested in you. When she's interested, you no matter like where she's at, or no matter she had drinks or she's part in the club, and she was still or literally, and she could be anywhere in the world, she would still make time to talk to you. Because prior to that, right? Prior to that, that's that summer, I was talking to a girl, right? This was my high school sweetheart. We never dated. I was a simp in high school. We never even met in person, but it was my high school sweetheart. Like that summer, right? We re, we re, we end up being friends on social media again. We end up talking. We end up getting in contact with each other again. So the whole month of us talking leading up to meeting each other. Like I remember her going on vacation. Right? She went on vacation the whole time during her vacation. She went out with her family members and stuff, but she still make time to call me, still make time to text me, right? She's on vacation out with her family. She still made time to FaceTime me, still made time to text me, right? So it's kind of hard when I see guys who deal with women who just don't give them the same, like, bro, she's just not interested in you because she was interested in you. Like, she could be out to dinner with family, like grandparents. She could be at a family reunion. She could be at a graduation party. She could be at a graduation. She would still find a way to communicate with you and update you on what's going on. Because I seen this happen several times with people that was highly interested in me and people that was highly interested in me. People that was highly interested in me only text me a few times a day, and it was like, oh my bad, I was busy all day. Like they just didn't really care much to stay in contact with you because if someone was busy, they're like, hey, I'm busy at this time, but I'm free at this time. So at this time, expect text message from me, even expect a phone call, or even better yet, we can even meet in person at this time because I'm free at this time, right? Bam, it's that simple. It's simple. Like dating is not complicated. Dating is not hard. People just got to gain some self confidence, some self respect, and get some self love that they weed out the people that's slowly interested in them, right? So going on with the story, right? So the girl that I met, St. Patrick's Day, she'll text me and call me all day, even if she was out, even out and about all day. So I knew something was off, right? A few weeks later of us hanging out, things being really good, out of nowhere, right? She just started going ghost. I want people to understand this, right? Due to the fact she started going ghost, to let me know, like, okay, she wasn't as interested in me as she was before. Some people might, you crazy, you overthinking. Think about this, right? If someone interests you, they will continue to let you know that they interest you, that they want to be with you, right? When people start pulling away, they mean they're taking their time and energy away from you because they're not as interested in you as they once was, right? So so we had plan. I made these plans. I made these plans a month in advance, right? For her to come with me for the weekend. We was gonna go out and spend a weekend together. We was gonna do X, Y, and Z, right? But right, she said, "Oh, I can't because I." She was like, "I can't do it no more because I'm going out with my friends, right?" So I was like, "Okay." I didn't really think too much of it, right? Because it's just me trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. Try not to be like that. Not trying to be the person to be like, "See, I knew it was gonna happen." I tend to try to have faith in people, but when you have faith in people, they can show you over and over again why you shouldn't have faith in them, or like why you expect them to fail you. Is that crazy though, right? You try to believe in someone, they give you every reason to not believe in them, right? So that being said, so she, the whole time she out with her friends, I didn't get not one text message, I didn't get not one phone call. She didn't even ask me to come pick her up. Keep this in mind, right? A month in advance, when she was highly interested. Like I say, the point of this video is explaining that like I'm not a dating expert or no dating coach, but based on my experience, that when a woman is highly interested in you, regardless she going to a bar, club, party, just having drinks with friends, she's still going to make her give you her time and energy one way or the other. It could be after, it could be before, or it could be while she's with them. She might invite you to go out with them too. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen women do that. They want their boyfriends to go out with them, right? But keep this in mind, right? She went out again, not one phone call, not one text, and she even asked me to come see her afterwards, come pick her up. So I'm texting. I'm like, hey, how things going? Is everything all right? So when she texted me that following morning, it was like, my bad. It was such a chaotic night, and I got busy and stuff. I immediately knew like, okay, she's not interested no more as she once was. I'm gonna tell you, a scent would say it's okay. Like maybe it's just a rough weekend for her. Maybe no, bro. Look at the big picture, bro. I promise you. If you ever dated a woman who was highly interested in you, she always let it be known she was interested in you. But someone that's a sim, they always trying to come up with excuses for why it's okay for someone to treat them wrong and they don't get the respect they deserve inside a relationship, right? The moment someone communication skills is not how you want it to be, let them know me like, hey, I don't appreciate these communication skills, and you either gonna communicate better with me or we have to part our ways. You gotta let it be known straight away. They either gonna like understand and fall in line, or you just gotta let them go because they obviously don't respect you enough. They don't respect you enough or like you enough to understand that what you say is what you live by, and they don't respect. They're basically trying to say, well, I don't care, you do you. Like if you don't want to talk no more, I want to talk no more. Someone basically saying like they don't care about what you got to say. They don't care if y'all stop talking. They basically let you know that they're not interested in you. So why would you fight for someone to stay in your life when they basically letting you know that they are not interested in what you got to say, or your are the standards and the standards you have for this relationship, or the expectations you have for this relationship, right? So so I set up a game plan, right? I said, watch this, because I knew deep down, like, okay, she's not as interested in me no more as she once was, right? Stuff happens, right? People could just be interested in you out of nowhere. Like we just got to accept that you don't always have to do something wrong. They don't always have to do something wrong. Sometimes they could just wake up the next day and decide they're not interested no more. It's like, oh well, it is what it is, right? So the very next day, right? I was like, okay, I'm gonna come up with a game plan that I'm gonna try to see her one last time. Keep this in mind, she only canceled on me one time within the 2 months, right? I believe we was talking, but I was like, okay, she canceled me on again. I already know what it is. I'm just end it right then and there, right? So what happened was, right? I told her, like, okay, let's make plans for this upcoming weekend. She was like, okay, that sounds good, right? Guess what happened? This she throughout this week, she wasn't calling as much, she wasn't texting as much. I'm like, okay, I knew it was going to happen. So before I end things, I'm gonna go at least try to see if she's going to fix it, or maybe she just, I was right. She just wasn't interested in me, right? So that being said, the weekend come around. She said, I'm sorry, like I can't because I'm going out with my friends again this weekend. But she said if you want to in the future, we could schedule time to hang again in the future. But she said if you're not interested no more, I understand why, and I don't blame you. Basically, what she's trying to say is like she want to go. She ready to be with her friends, right? And she don't really care too much about me no more. And that she would try to let me off easily. When people try to let you off easily, right? You will see signs. They'll say certain stuff. They'll do certain stuff. They'll say certain stuff, do certain things, to let you know, like, okay, this person they're trying to pull away without being rude about it, disrespectful about it. So you need to respect that and stop trying to hold on to it. Someone trying to let you go, just let them let you, just go. Just why even hold on, right? So that being said, why why would you hold on when they basically give you every reason to not hold on? So when she canceled plans on me that weekend, I knew immediately, like, okay, she's not that interested more. So I let things go immediately, right? And I was perfectly fine. I let things go immediately. What happened is that the reason why a lot of people end up getting hurt long term is because people show them their red flags over and over and over again, showing they not interested over and over again. But people still hold on to it. They'll still fight for it. Why are you fighting for someone that basically trying to let you know that they don't care that you fighting for them? They wish you would stop fighting for them. So do yourself a favor. Let them go. The quicker you let them go, the quicker you can recover from it. I'm not gonna lie. I felt a little sad for a few days, but I was all right for the most part. I was okay. I let myself go so in the future I could find someone who would treat me how I want to be treated. You know, it's okay to feel upset about it. It's okay to be a little sad about it. You human. Humans, we entitled to have emotions. What is not okay to do is sit here and beg for someone to stay in your life that don't want to be in your life no more. Beg for someone to hang out with you that don't want to be around you. Beg for someone to not go do other stuff when you make plans with them. You disrespecting yourself, and you got to put yourself first. Cause they putting themselves first, cause they putting themselves first. So they ready to go do this and this because that what makes them happy. Because if you made them happy, they want to spend time with you. But you obviously don't make them happy no more. So they want to go where they can feel the most happiest at. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Basically, I made this video to say that, like, I'm not a dating expert or dating coach, but I do understand that when a woman is actually interested in you, she could go out with friends, she go out with family, she go on vacation, she could be at a graduation, she could even be at work. She would still make some effort to talk to you or find a way to be around you. There's no excuses for it. They will always find a way for that, right? Vice versa, it could be the same thing with men too, right? Because I know if I'm highly interested in a girl, like, I'm gonna find a way so I can see her, or I can find a way I could be on the phone with her or text her. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. That's the end of it. Please go out there and develop some self love, some self respect, and set standards for yourself that you're not tolerating any disrespect for anyone else. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. That's the end.